It's 9:30, it's Tuesday morning, and this is time for Coffee on the Porch. It's January 4th, 2020. First time to say that. First time to say that on Coffee on the Porch. Hi, friends. Hi. Do you know where you are? Do you know what this is? This is Coffee on the Porch with Eric. That's this right here. This little slide right here. It says a Facebook Live event, which today is not entirely true because I have I'm taking a whirl at streaming to YouTube as well this morning. And we'll see how that goes. But we are definitely on our normal Facebook stream as well. I think I've got everything set up correctly here. Let's see. Let me now get to your comments. I watch the comments on Facebook Live is what I do. And as soon as I can get the window to open, I should see them here. Let's see. Comments. There you are. There's your comments. Hey, Paula. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Paula. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm getting a little feedback somewhere. Where is that? I think that's down here. I'll turn that off. Good morning, friends. It's the first Coffee on the Porch for 2021, a live stream that I do every Tuesday morning. We play a little music. We play a little music. We talk about what's going on with you and the world and everything else that we can think of. And I don't know, we may also be streaming to Twitter. I tried to do that as well. It's a new year. So I figured, what the heck, go crazy. See if I can get this multi-streaming thing going. Well, we're up here in the study today. We're not on the porch, or as we sometimes are, down in the living room with the beautiful fireplace and everything. Oh, it is working. Wow, this is working on Twitter. Look at that. We're streaming on Twitter. We have one person watching on Twitter right now. Hey, Twitter friends. Well, I'm always looking for ways to expand this and make it better. Did you see it on Twitter? Hey, Andrew. Good to see you, buddy. Muscle memory dies hard. I don't know what that means. All right. You guys say hello to each other. You know how this works. Those of you who are here all the time, and for anybody new who's finding us, welcome. What we do here is we check in. It's an hour live stream. And it's called Coffee on the Porch because during good weather, we go out on my porch. That's a self-obvious name for it then, right? To call it Coffee on the Porch. Let me get another. Oh, it's not going to let me do another. There it is. Self-obvious name for it. So get your tea, your coffee, your water, your morning drink of choice. Listen to that. I drink Onyx coffee here on Coffee on the Porch. It's the Christmas season. We'll talk about that in a minute. It really is still the Christmas season. So look, I got a Christmas mug for you here. Hot cocoa and cozy blankets. That fits us today here in Dallas, friends. It's 39 degrees. I know that's not a big deal to some of you. It's kind of cold for us. We're not used to that. We're wimps. So I'm drinking my Onyx coffee. I haven't shown you this in some weeks. That's this week's Onyx coffee. I'm on a subscription with them. They send me a different coffee every week. This is Ethiopian Demerso Layered. It says that it has hints of peach candy, green apple, confectioner's sugar, and white tea. Onyx Coffee from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Check it out. It's amazing. It's good stuff. They should give me a sponsorship for all the amazing things that I tell them. All right. Good morning, Robert Berger. I think I already said Robert Graham. David Griggs. Hey, buddy. Linda Waring. What's your temperatures wherever y'all are? I can still hear myself somewhere. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it may be right there. Would not be good to hear myself too loudly. So you know how we start. And I actually have two questions for you today. We have our usual question of how is your soul? How's your soul? How you doing? How you holding in there? You okay? You good? You bad? You ugly? You not sure? By the way, since it's Christmas season, still have the Christmas picture up. Because that's how it looks downstairs. Around the tree. It looks remarkably like that under the tree again because all the presents are now gone. This was taken right at the beginning of the season. But look, in addition to how's your soul today, let's do a little New Year's deal. What are you hoping for in 2022? What are you wishing for, yearning for? What do you hope happens in our world in 2024? Leave me a little comment about that too, okay? How's your soul and how's your 2024 is going to do? Nancy, I bet you and I have many mutual friends, but tell me. Oh, you're talking to Sally Hoover. Sorry. By the way, y'all tell me if it buzzes. I did pull down one of the cables from up here. Got a new cable, but that doesn't mean it's not going to buzz. How's your soul? I'm play along, and for those of you on Facebook, leave me a comment, and then we'll read back through the "How are you" comments. How's your soul, and what are you thinking about 2021? How is your soul this morning? Is it giving you a warning? Or is it calm? Enjoying this morning? Write yourself a little comment, 'cause I'm about to read those back. Oh good, they're coming in now, I see ya. right. Let me see how you guys are doing. Let me get the comments going here and read back over. You guys have been writing a lot already, so let me scroll back up if you don't mind so I can see everything here. How's your soul, and what are you looking forward to in 2022? Did I say 2021? I've done that several times. All right, let me go back to the very beginning. Paula says it's very cold, so cold in Chicago this morning. Tons of coffee. Well, keep it coming. Keep the coffee coming. Cold in Dayton as well. That's what Linda says in Dayton, Ohio. Oh, Catherine Ann says, amazed how much I miss you when you aren't here. Well, thank you so much. I like being back. I do like being off, I got to tell you. Robert says, Happy New Year to everyone. Robert Graham said, and Robert says, YouTube would be great for folks stepping away from Facebook. Yeah, I'm always trying to think about everything, about where people are and what they're doing. So that was my thought too, Robert. You'll see, if you want to go check it out, you're just curious while you're watching this, you should be able to see it on the Eric Folkerth Facebook page, but YouTube page. All right. For 24 degrees in Santa Fe, New Mexico this morning. You guys are all over today. Okay, Rick Lang says, my soul is good because me and Tara are going to Mason on January 9th, this Saturday, through the 15th and the 15th, and then the 18th will be 9 months at TJ Maxx. Congratulations, buddy. Give everybody a hug down there in Mason. Eat some venison for me, will you? Yeah, I met, by the way, Rick, I met somebody else from Mason recently, a guy named Reeves, Mark Reeves, a neighbor of mine. Yeah, apparently his family's from Mason. Small dang world, huh? 26 in Chicago area, Denise says. All right. Nancy Kelly says she's working on relaxing. Denise Zimmerman says, I hope we can interact as human beings again. My soul is compromised. Oh, yeah. Just like our immune systems are a little compromised right now. David Griggs says, hope for healing from all the anger and vitriol between the, quote, sides on COVID and political issues. I'm hoping for that too. I'm not super optimistic, but I am hoping for it. Paula says, I'm hoping that this pandemic finally hits the road for all of us, but especially the children of the world. Be safe, friends. Robert says, my soul is good and recovering, kind of aware of the frequency with ease that I see people mentioning civil war. Seriously, really, lunatic fringe concerns. Yeah, Robert, did you happen to see the poll this week? It says that I believe 30 to somewhere between 25 and 40% of Americans believe that violence against the government is or could be justified. That should worry all of us, honestly. Yes? Karen says sunny and 30 degrees that's Pennsylvania. Yes, high of 41, which is great for January 4th. Doing fine. Kind of worried about the safety of my young grandchildren in regards to COVID. That's the second time you guys have mentioned kids and COVID. That's in the air today, isn't it? Susan Baxley says, my soul is great. I'm healthy and still walking. Walking every day, Susan walks. Did you guys know that? All my Christmas treats are gone and no longer here to tempt me. Yeah, well, either you eat them or you throw them away. Robert Berger says, I ordered The Shawshank Redemption at the Plano Public Library from your sermon on Sunday. Well, congratulations for that. I'm going to come back and talk about all that again this morning, in fact, and post the link to that thing. All right, this question, does anyone else feel like tearing down the decorations is like the Good Friday of stripping the altar? Oh, you're going to like a quote that I read in a minute from W.H. Auden then. Sadness at the bareness, but looking forward to new hopes. Yes, it's paradoxical, isn't it? for those of us who really embrace the spiritual nature of Christmas, when we take down our Christmas stuff, there is a sadness to that, is there not? And a feeling of loss. And I always find it a tad ironic because we go back to this cold, cold season. In fact, for us here in Dallas, it's always colder in January, February than it is in November, December. So we have this big run up to winter in November, December, yes? It's not even cold. On Christmas Day, you guys know. How you can answer this, Dallas people. What was it like on Christmas Day? I had my freaking shorts on Christmas Day. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I think I wore a Hawaiian shirt just because it was ridiculous. But now in January, February, it's genuinely cold out there. And I've always felt like I wish all of our holidays were in January, February, especially February. February is a tough month because there aren't very many good holidays besides Valentine's Day, if you are into that. And but the Christmas season is still going. That is why I have this graphic up for you. Because technically, it's still the Christmas season, friends. That's why I haven't. I'm not crazy. The Christmas season technically lasts from Christmas Day. Oh, did I turn this back? Yeah, from Christmas Day through 12 days afterwards. January 6th. January 6th. Is when the Christmas season ends. Every year. We call that day Epiphany Day in the Christian tradition. For centuries, that's what we've called it. So, that's one of the paradoxes to me, by the way, is that January 6th now in American culture will have this whole other meaning as the day that insurrection was attempted against the United States, when it's really the coming of the wise men bringing gifts to the baby Jesus. People do come to visit on January 6th, just not people with Trump flags. So yeah, it's a paradoxical moment for us all. All right. Sally Hoover says, getting a new dog this morning. If all goes well, I hope that goes well. Sally, do you want to tell everybody about your friend? I don't want to speak too much, but you feel free to throw that out here if you want. Nancy Bryant says, home today with a bad cold. At least I think so. It's a cold. Can't find a good place to get tested. Yeah, the testing lines are insane. They're super long right now. It's really crazy out there, the testing lines. Good morning, Cade, buddy. How are you? How's Greg? How you guys hanging out? So yes, the irony. I believe you're talking about January 6th. It is ironic. This is one of the spiritual ways we cope, I think, is to look at these ironies between the spiritual message of hope, peace, love, and joy. Wise messengers who come from the east asking nothing. They don't beat down the doors. They don't try to take over. They bring gifts. They bring gifts to the new one that they believe has been born king. There are huge ironies on January 6th, and there always will be for the rest of American history now. Christmas is not over till the Russian Orthodox say it's over. Keep going for 3 more days. That's right. Well, it's not. It's technically not the Russian Orthodox, David. Even it's us. It's literally our own tradition says that Christmas season, Advent season ends on Christmas Eve. Christmas season starts on Christmas Day and goes through the 6th. That's where we get the 12 days of Christmas. And a partridge in a pear tree. That's the song for this week. I'm not going to do that song because I don't want you to end up with that earworm for the day. That would not be good. I'm kind. I love you guys too much, but I may have already put the earworm there. 12 lords a leaping, or whatever 12 is. I forget the numbers. All right. Cade says, you're doing good. Starting a new job. Likely super busy soon. Okay. All right, friends. Time for a little more coffee, and then let's get right into it. We've already talked. Oh, hey, quick wave on a break. James Myers is at work, no doubt. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So, what I most wanted to talk with you about this morning is I know January 6th is coming up, and I know we're all super nervous about that. They really need a way to. I've just posted a link. People have commented a lot on this picture. I didn't pick this picture. This is my column for the Oak Cliff Advocate this month, my January column. I'm so glad, I'm honored and privileged to be able to write for the Oak Cliff Advocate every month in their worship column. And this month in January, you can read it there. It's really saying some words that I've said many times on New Year's. As Robert pointed out, this was in my sermon on Sunday, and talked a lot about New Year's resolutions and how I don't make New Year's resolutions and how I kind of encourage everybody not to make New Year's resolutions. I know that seems a little weird and odd and counterintuitive because so many people are out there telling you to make New Year's resolutions, but I don't make them, and there's a very specific reason why I don't make them. Studies show, brain studies show that this is going to conflict with everything that many people tell you, okay? So I just want to say that ahead of time. Studies show that the more we talk about what we are going to do, the less we are likely to actually do it. The brain, neuroscience is finding this. Now this is counterintuitive, by the way, because in the culture right now, there are all sorts of people telling you to write down your resolutions and share them with your friends and post them on your Facebook. You can go to YouTube, you can go to Facebook, TikTok. All these places are. They've got little memes. What are your resolutions for 2022? And there's brain studies that show that the human brain is fascinating, that in the brain itself, there is no the brain does not make a distinction between thinking about doing a thing and actually doing a thing. Thinking about doing a thing and actually doing a thing. Inside here, the brain reacts exactly the same way, right down to shots of feel-good dopamine. So that if you make the resolution on January 1st I'm going to be a runner this year. I'm going to run. I'm going to be a runner. And you resolve to do that and you tell everybody, I'm a runner now. I'm a runner. And then you go out to the store and you buy a pair of running shoes and you bring them home and you show it. Look, I bought my running shoes. Look, it's great. They're awesome. And then you never run